Today, I'm going to be talking about the credit cards that I have, what I use them for, their interest rates, and how I maximize the earnings from these credit cards. Also, of course, how to build that credit score, especially when you're young. So the three credit cards that I do have, my first one that I did get was the PNC credit card. This is through my bank. To be specific, this is the PNC Core credit card. This is the card I did start out with when I turned 18. It was very easy to get approved for, and I believe the interest rate's anywhere from 18 to 24%, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'll throw up a screenshot. So with this credit card, like I said, I did get it at 18 years old. And what I did with this credit card, I just put daily expenses on them, whether that's groceries, gas, very small expenses, put them on there and pay it off right away. This eventually helped me build my credit score, got myself some credit history, and that led into me applying for the Amex Everyday card. So the American Express Everyday card, this comes with, I believe, 3% cash back. I've been using this card for a little over 2 years. I got it in May of 24. And this is what I put everything that isn't eligible for the 5% cash back from my Discover card, which I'll talk about next. The American Express, I put all of my expenses on it. I don't pay my bills from it. Those come out of my checking account. But everything else from groceries to gas, I put on the American Express Everyday card. That cash back does add up and you can use it straight towards your statement balance. Just like my other one, I don't pay this one instantaneously. I do pay it at the end of the week every Friday when I get paid. And that goes for all of my credit cards. Usually at the end of the week, this American Express will have anywhere from around $100 to $300 on it, depending if we went grocery shopping, how much gas I used that week, if there was any maintenance or just other miscellaneous bills to pay. The American Express, I got approved right away. That's from building up my credit history, building a decent credit score, and I'm continuing to have my credit limit raised on there. Not using that because I do not want to fall into the trap of credit card debt. And my most recent and last credit card is the Discover It Cashback. This has rotating 5% cashback. Last month was 5% on gas, and I believe the month before was groceries. Each month it has different things that you can spend and get that 5% cash back on. Like I said, this month it was gas. So I've been using that for all of my gas purchases and mainly my American Express for groceries. Just like my American Express and PNC, I do pay this card off every single Friday. When I do get paid, I prioritize my credit cards and just treat them as one of my bills. I kind of treat them as, just the same as paying my rent, paying my car note, pay my car insurance. I pay it off first thing on Friday, make sure I don't inquire any late fees. So with the American Express, I believe the interest is anywhere from 19 to 27, and then the Discover is very close as well. I like to pay these off because falling into that credit card debt is horrible, especially when you're young and a money pit that it feels like you can never crawl out of. Going over again real quick, I started with the PNC, built my credit score up, built my credit history up, applied for that American Express, got approved for the American Express, and then built my credit history up over 2 years and eventually applied for the Discover It cashback. I don't need anything more, especially with annual fees. I tend to stay away from that because I don't spend enough to actually make those annual fees make sense. And I really just don't spend a lot in general. All of my bills come straight out of my checking account, and the only thing that I'm putting on these credit cards is gas and groceries. Pretty much all I buy. Once again, I do put everything on these credit cards and just pay them off at the end of the week and get some pretty good benefits to go with it. With the American Express, I believe you get free Disney Plus, you get free Hulu, you get some pretty good benefits with that American Express Everyday card. And I haven't really looked into the benefits for the Discover It, but I assume they are pretty good as well. But anyways, guys, that's how I built my credit score, stayed out of credit card debt, got approved for 3 credit cards at a fairly young age. Be careful, guys. Don't fall into that money pit, and keep investing, guys.